just to see our little kids, you know. Your little kids like 4 and 5 years old, and old Sandy, I guess Sandy's the mom, she looks at them and they start reciting verses and stuff like this long. And I'm wondering, how does a 4-year-old learn, can retain something like that? And I find out that a lot of the Baha'i kids are home trained, homeschooled, and I said, gee, it's so. I should have had some of that when I was a kid, but I really like that and see the kids and see the love they get, the love they share. And while I was there, Fred, Karen's husband, said, "What are you doing tomorrow?" He likes to fish. And we went down there, story about a week ago. We all caught a fish but me. I had the biggest fish, but it was what you call a wild salmon. I didn't even know what that meant. And so the captain said, "I'm sorry, son." So I got to let him go. I said, "Wait a minute." It took me like 15 minutes to get him to the boat. And you going to let him go? He said, "You can't keep a wild salmon." Oh, I like to cry, but Fred said, "That's all right. You'll get another one." I got a coho, got it up to the boat. He spit my hook out.
Oh.
So Fred had one. His son Jason had one, and Corinne, his daughter, had two. So we brought them back and took them over to Robert Clausen's house to smoke them. So they're supposed to give me some. But anyway, at the feast, Fred said, "Hey, you want to fish tomorrow?" 'Cause he has a boat. I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Be at my house at 6, and me and you and Karen going out. I mean, he lived way out there. He's really in Purdy. He calls it Gig Harbor. So I met them at 5:30, and we went out, went all the way up to like Des Moines, Redondo. We fit, rain tore us up, but we just sat there. I caught like 4 or 5 flounder, and Fred said, Fred's a doctor anyway. He said, "Man, don't eat them, let them go." I said, "Why?" He said, "They're bottom fish. Once in a while, eat one, but don't make a habit of eating flounder caught in Puget Sound. Because you think of all the companies in the tide flat are spilling that stuff into the water, and a flounder is a bottom fish. He stayed down there. But anyway, we was fishing, and nobody got a salmon, and Fred said, "Oh, that's all right." He said, "You know what I like about fishing, really?" I said, "What?" He said, "We're together. It doesn't matter if we catch a fish or not. We're all three happy, we doing good, love each other. And we get skunked, we'll just go somewhere and eat lunch." And we got skunked and put the boat back on the trailer in Gig Harbor and went to a nice little restaurant downtown called the not Rustin or something like that.
Rustin Inn.
Is that it, next to the post office? Up the hill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
It was pretty nice. And